everyone, and welcome back to the 15th episode of the HappyBitch podcast. Thank you so much for coming back. And today our episode is going to be 30 things to do 30 things to do 30 days before your wedding. What I have to do left from that list, and also our updated wedding plan. Very exciting. And I'm going to give you a little bonus of the unneeded things people have said to me about the wedding. Everyone kind of has an opinion when it comes to weddings, so I find it super interesting to see what people have to say about your wedding. Sorry about that. I guess my phone is still on. I will be referring to an article today, so I will link that in the description. Well, let's just get started. So, our wedding plan. First of all, at the beginning of the day, gonna get ready. I am doing my own hair and makeup. Crazy, I know, but it's my face and my hair, so you would think I would know how to put it together and make it look nice. I think my makeup is pretty on point today. Let me know what you think. Oh, right, and if you're only listening on Anchor or something, please go onto YouTube and look at this beautiful makeup and tell me what you think. Secondly, we are going to do our first look photos, and we're going to get some photos with the dogs and their special handkerchiefs. At this point, we're also going to be giving each other our wedding presents and a little love note that we wrote to each other. So that'll be fun. Number 3, we are going to go to the wedding and probably grab Starbucks on the way because it's going to be a long day. Next, we're going to go to the ceremony place. Everything is going to be set up for us, so we just show up, say I do, and then we get to leave and they tear everything down for us. Number 6, we are going to go for our wedding photos. Just my fiance and I for a little while, and then our bridal party and our family are going to meet us at a park for more photos. After the photos are all done, we are going to go to a steakhouse for a very long supper with 20 of our favorite people. I'm very excited about this because I love long suppers, and we're also going to get to drink some champagne, which I'm very excited about. I love me some champagne. I have like such bougie taste, but like on a budget. Yeah, so after the supper, we'll pretty much just get to go home. I'll get to go home with my new husband. I got some like nice lingerie for the wedding night. I picked out 2, and then I was like supposed to narrow it down to 1. But then when I got them both home, I was just like, well, I'm keeping these. I don't want to take one back. So I got like one that's more of like a classic like white look, and then one is more like a nude and black look. It's like really cool. Fuck. JC, you better not be watching this episode. If you did, pretend you didn't hear that. So we are having a pre-wedding party so that we can see more of our friends and family and get to celebrate with them before the actual wedding. Some of the reasons that our wedding is so small is because we were planning it during COVID, and where I live, the restrictions have just opened up. So it's like a little bit weird, but at the same time, I didn't want to have like 3 different plans. I didn't want to be like, okay, well, if restrictions open a little bit, we can go with this plan. If they don't open, we go with this plan. If it does open, we go with this plan. It seemed like too many moving parts to me, and I didn't want to be stressed out and rushing around right before the wedding. So that's kind of where we ended up with the plan that we have. So 3 to 4 days after the wedding, we are going to be leaving for our honeymoon. I think we'll do an episode on location, so stay tuned to find out where we go. Yeah, that episode will be airing in September sometime. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get to the 30 things to do 30 days before your wedding. So number 1 is get a final head count. It's a sad fact of life that many people simply don't RSVP, even to a major event like a wedding. Once your deadline has passed, it's time to start calling and emailing those people who haven't sent back their response cards. Your caterer and your planner need to know how many people are going to be at your wedding. For this step, all I have to do is check in with 20 people to see if they're coming. Personally, I think this checking in with 20 people is a lot easier than checking in with, let's say, 200. Or if you're having a huge wedding, like 400. I couldn't even imagine. Number 2, set your final fitting. Put those final touches on your wedding gown before the big day. Personally, my dress, I would say this is already done, as my dress needed very, very little alterations when I got it. It pretty much fit me like a glove, which never happens, and I didn't even have to get it hemmed, which is crazy. I know, but I just really lucked out with this one. Number 3, decide on your hair and makeup. You should have already booked your beauty pros, so now it's time to nail down how you want your hair and makeup when you walk down the aisle. Like I said, I'm doing my own hair and makeup, so I don't have to book any pros. I decided on a simple, natural style. And as I'm already pretty. That's what a girl at work said to me. She's like, don't worry about too much makeup and stuff, because you're already so pretty that you don't really need it. It's not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I kind of hit the genetic jackpot. Sorry, confidence is a bitch. No, but don't be too confident, but still, you gotta boost yourself up. You have to believe that you're beautiful. You have to be your own cheerleader. Why wouldn't you be cheering for yourself? Hello? Who else is gonna do it? Number 4, make your spa appointments. Book your mani-pedi as well as any waxing, massages, etc. appointments to make sure you get the times that you want. Book in advance. If you know that you have a super busy hairstylist and you want to get your hair colored, book a month in advance, 2 months in advance. Then you get the time that you want. For me, I just have to book my mani-pedi and a massage and my teeth cleaning. Nice teeth are very important to me. Number 5, meet with your vendors. About 2 weeks before the big day, you'll want to call all of your vendors to make sure they're set for the wedding day. Go over what time they need to be there, what they'll be doing. If you have a wedding planner, you can delegate this task to her. Also, make sure to pay all of your vendors in the final month. The last thing you want to be doing the wedding night is pulling out your credit card to make a big payment. Exactly. Have everything that you can done before the day of the wedding. You don't want to have to be running around doing a bunch of things. All I have to do is call the restaurant and confirm the head count. I don't want to say that I'm coming with 20 people if I'm actually only coming with 15. You want to give the restaurant or your vendors or whoever a heads up and know exactly how many people are going to be coming. Number 6, get your marriage license. Most of the time you're going to need your birth certificate, pieces of ID, potentially a passport. You're going to need some form of identification. You need to know whether or not you've been married before. It varies by each state province or country. So kind of just Google what you need to do for your local place. We have already gotten the marriage license and met with our marriage commissioner, and she is basically gonna do the rest for us. And like I previously said, she does I hope it's not her who does the setup and the takedown, but I'm sure she has people to do that for her. So that's one less thing that we have to worry about on our wedding day, which was like definitely a huge plus for me. Number 7, create a wedding day timeline. Set a schedule for the wedding day, the wedding weekend, share it with your planner, bridal party, and vendors. I pretty much just made a little list in my notes, like what time I have to wake up, what time I have to ask my maid of honor to help me pack the car and all that kind of stuff. What time I need to get ready, what time we have to leave, what time we meet for pictures, that kind of stuff. So my wedding day timeline is done. You should start a skincare routine. If you haven't already started a wedding day skincare routine, you should be doing treatments that work for your skin. Just make sure you don't try anything new that could irritate your face right before the big day. So my dumbass decided to try a new mud mask. I have super sensitive skin. So I was like, well, I really want a new mud mask. So I got, I think it's called Glow. This is nothing against the brand Glow. I just have super sensitive skin. So I put the mask on and immediately it fucking started burning. So I like quickly rinsed it off. But then I noticed this morning I have like, probably like right around here is like a little red and pink patch where my skin is just like gone for some reason. I don't know if I scrubbed too hard with my exfoliant or microdermabrasion or what the fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Just don't try new stuff right before your wedding because you don't want your skin to be fucked up. So needless to say, I'm glad I tried that mask like a month before the wedding because I was planning on doing that the night before the wedding. And needless to say, plans changed. I will be going back to my tried and true mask, which is La Roche-Posay. I love their products. I use their foaming cleanser. I also have, I'm really obsessed with Versed skincare right now. It's a little bit more affordable and it's all I don't know if it's all natural actually. Anyways, I have sensitive skin. It works on my skin. I'm not fucking questioning it, and they don't test on animals, which I think is fantastic. So, okay, I missed one. It's supposed to pack an emergency kit. That was number 8. I will be putting Band-Aids, deodorant, safety pins, maybe like a towel, face cloth, I don't know. Extra water, you never know what could happen, so you just want to be prepared for anything. Obviously, you also want to bring like blotting papers, any extra makeup you're going to need for touch-ups, hairspray, bobby pins, lots of stuff like that. I would really appreciate it, like if you're already married and you, excuse me, if you ran into a problem on your wedding day and you needed something and you didn't have it, please comment below and let me know what that is, because I will definitely make sure to pack that in my emergency wedding day kit. We did the skincare one. Number 10 is print out place cards. We don't have to do that. Number 11, put favors together. We don't have to do that because we're not doing favors. Create a wedding program. We don't have to do that because there is no program. Well, like there is a program, but like I'll just say it with my mouth instead of like typing it onto a paper because there's only going to be me, my fiance, 2 witnesses, someone videoing, and a photographer. That's all that's going to be at the ceremony. Oh, and the lady marrying us. So we don't really need a program for 5 people. Create welcome baskets. If you have anybody traveling from out of town, you are supposed to make welcome baskets. We don't have anyone traveling from out of town except us, and we don't need any welcome baskets, so we don't have to do that. Number 14, deliver a final song list to the DJ or the band. Create a list of the must-have songs for the reception, as well as the important dances, your first dance, etc. We do not have to do this because we are not having a DJ or a reception. We're just having a separate. So what I do need to do is pick a song to walk down the aisle. I have no idea what song I'm going to pick. I don't even have any ideas or anything. So if you have any suggestions, please comment below because I'd really like some help with this one. The next one is 15. Send a shot list to your photographer. So basically this one is a list of every single photo that you absolutely need to get from your photographer, whether it be cutting the cake or walking down the aisle, a picture with you and your mom, whatever you want, make sure that you have a list. And then also, as a photographer, I wouldn't give this list only to your photographer. I would give it to your photographer and designate one person who's kind of going to be the photographer, roundup person the day of the ceremony. So basically, this person, maybe it's your maid of honor, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's a best friend or something along those lines. They're going to say, okay, I need the bride and all the male bachelor party people over in this area because you guys are getting your picture next. And then I need the groom and his brother over here because they're right after that. The more people you have helping and the more people who know what the game plan is, it's really going to speed things up. And for that specific task, you're going to want to pick someone who's a little bit loud and maybe who's a little bit bossy. You want shit to happen quickly. Number 16, check in with your bridal parties. Men can be forgetful, all the time, so you're gonna have to remind them when to get their tux or when the wedding is and what time they need to show up and all these different things. So don't forget to check in with your bridal party. 17, confirm transformation. Go over pickup times and locations for the day. Wedding day transportation for us is just going to be me and my fiance in our car, and we have a little Mini Cooper. So the only thing I really need to do for that is to give it a wash and make sure it's all ready for the wedding day. 18, buy gifts for the bridal party. We have already given gifts to our bridal party. We got them a bridal proposal gift. Everybody got a bottle of alcohol. The men got Jaeger bottles, and it says, "Will you be my groomsman? Chug to accept." So that was cute. The girls got wine not be my bridesmaid, and it said it on a bottle of wine. So I thought that was really nice too. And then I also got my bachelorette girls little wine tumblers with their names and bridesmaid on there. So I kind of feel like that's enough gifts. Also, when you ask someone to be your bridesmaid, they could end up spending $1,000, $1,500, potentially even $2,000, right? Once you think about the dress and the hair and the makeup and the gifts for the bachelorette party, bridal shower, engagement party, wedding gift. Sometimes bachelorette parties go on trips to Vegas, Mexico, anywhere really. Like, it can add up really fast. So I feel like when you're asking someone to make such a big investment in your wedding, that's why you get them like really big wedding gifts, because it's like, thank you so much. Not that my bachelorettes didn't do a lot for me, because they did, but I don't think it was as much as like a dollar value thing. It was more like, can you come with me shopping? Or can you come help me clean up before a party? Or let's go get our nails done kind of stuff. That's my little explanation. Don't feel like you have to buy your bridal party a huge dollar value gift if you're not expecting them to do that much. Just saying. That's my opinion anyways. Number 19. Write a love note for your groom. With all the business of planning the day, it can be easy to lose sight of why you're even going through this wedding. To make sure your groom knows what's important to you, write him a love note and give to him the night before the wedding. Personally, we are going to be giving our love notes to each other as part of our first look. I really hope I don't cry and ruin my makeup, but I know I will, because JC can make me cry with a birthday card, with just a cute little note that he'll write in there. He's so good with words and makes me tear up every time, because like, I'm so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with him. And like, I know you don't have to be married to spend the rest of your life with someone, but like, that's literally what marriage means. And like, I'm so excited. I love him so much. I'm really happy that we ended up together. I'll stop being so cheesy. Sorry about that. Okay, where are we at? Number 20. Finalize your rehearsal dinner. Not doing it. Don't gotta do that. Rehearsal dinner speech. Don't have to do that. Finalize your beauty appointments. Don't have to do that, because I'm doing my own hair and makeup. 23. Go to a final dress fitting. My dress is already fitted for me, so I just have to pick it up from the cleaners. Number 24. Go over the ceremony with your officiant. We're already done that. 25. Practice your first dance. Nope, don't gotta do that. I'm not really feeling bad about not having a first dance, because I can just dance with my new husband whenever the fuck I want. Like, sometimes we'll come home, we'll have been out drinking all night or whatever, we'll be cooking food, you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we'll have music playing, and a song will come on. I'll be like, baby, let's dance. And I feel like, to me, those moments are more special than like a first dance at a wedding. I'm not someone who needs people to be watching for it to be special. I like the more intimate, special, personal moments where it's just the two of us. Practice your first dance. We don't have to do. 26. Organize and confirm honeymoon plans. I'm still working on this one. There is so many resorts and so many options, and I'm just trying to find the perfect one for us. 27, make a honeymoon packing list. I still need to do this. 28, pack for the honeymoon. We're leaving for a honeymoon 3 to 4 days after the wedding, so I think I'll have time to pack after the wedding. Number 29, ceremony extras. This is one that we need to do, because we are lighting a candle in memory of JC's father, who has passed away, as well as my stepfather, who has passed away, and obviously neither of them will be able to attend the ceremony. So we're going to light a candle in memory of them. I think it will be really sweet. 30. Take it all in. Relax. Enjoy. This is supposed to be the happiest time of your life. Yet, some brides are running around like fucking chickens with their head cut off, not knowing what to do, and stressing out. This is really one thing I was trying to avoid, and I feel like I've accomplished it. I'm kind of like, it's bad to say, but I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, there's been like some minor things to go wrong in the wedding planning, but nothing crazy. So, maybe it's going to rain on the wedding day, but I am packing an umbrella in the emergency kit, so it's going to be fine. Don't forget to relax. I am going camping on Sunday, and I'm going camping with my family, like extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandma, and grandpa. We're also going, me and my 2 cousins have some photo shoots planned while we're out there, so I'm really excited for that. And I'm planning a few date nights with the fiance, just take time, relax, enjoy each other, and remember why we're doing this. Okay. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, lastly, is this a traditional wedding? No. Are we happy with our plan? Absolutely. Have other people gave us their unneeded rude opinions? Yes. And here's what they said. It's not even a real wedding. I don't know, I'm getting married, so it's a real wedding to me. Here's another one. How do you have a bridal party if they're not even standing up there with you? Well, considering I asked my bridal party to be my bridal party before the pandemic happened, I think they understand. Second of all, to me, a bridal party is the people that are going to be there with you and help you on your wedding day, your crew. Your bridal party is also the people who plan your bachelor or your bachelorette party, which mine did, so kind of seems like a real bachelorette party to me, or bridal party, sorry. And then my favorite one is, your life won't be perfect just because you're getting married. Maybe true, but I don't think you need to say it, especially to someone who's getting married in a month. I think everyone goes into every marriage thinking and hoping that everything will be peaches and cream. Well, not everything will be peaches and cream, but you want to have a good life, and you're obviously picking that person to marry. Whatever, it was just a fucking unneeded comment. My life will be perfect with my perfect husband in our perfect little world, and they all lived happily ever after. Yeah, there's going to be some hiccups, but that's life, right? In saying that, I know these comments don't come from everyone. They're just a few judging people. Moral of the story, fuck the haters, don't listen to bullshit. I've really had a positive experience planning this wedding. So much help to my crew. So much help from my crew every step of the way. Thank you guys so much. One thing I focus on when I feel like we're missing out on things such as a first dance, bouquet toss, etc. I will never miss out on anything. I am marrying the perfect man for me. And I can't wait to start the next chapter of this life with him. And I also can't wait to be Mrs. Champagne. We are in this for a marriage, not a wedding. We're in this for the long term, not for one day. Thank you all so much for listening. Be happy. Don't be a bitch. I love you all. See you next week. And remember, there are no rules in life except the ones we put on ourselves. Bye.